You know, one thing I always remember when hunting with turkey, it's really hard to call him, hard to kill. And it's patience, persistence. So I won't be able to talk to you for a little bit. We are headed to a gobbler. He's down on the corner of this field. I'm 30 minutes late. I wanted to be in the corner of the field when it got daylight. He's gobbling. This is the turkey we was on. A few days back, he's got like 3 or 4 hens with him. He's gonna be tough to kill, but we're gonna see. So here's the deal. So that turkey's strutted out there in that big opening on the side of that ridge for about 45 minutes. And there was a hen I could hear yelping to my left. And I'm pretty sure the gobbler had a jake with him because I heard him try to gobble one time. Anyway, they've gone around towards the hens. Now the hens, both of them, have called to me. And so I'm about 100% sure that they've all got together down this ridge to my left. I heard one of the hens call one more time. She called pretty loud to me. I answered her, but I think their suspicion is up. Now, I can do one or two things. I definitely don't want to go down through these woods. It's very open in the woods. And if I push them, I might make them leave this particular area. So I could back out. Come back this evening, they're using the corner of this field to my right. And wait for them to come back in and pick in the field this afternoon. Or I could do a semicircle. Wait about an hour. And maybe that gobbler will breed those hens and they'll leave. They're nesting now, so what they're doing is they're leaving that gobbler late in the morning and going to their nest to lay an egg. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's 7:49. There's an old road bed in here that circles around towards where they're going. I think that's where that turkey was strutting, in that road bed. So I'm gonna do a semicircle, wait about an hour and call soft and see what happens. Boom. Dead turkey. Good spurs. So we bagged us a second bird, and let's take a look at it. Looks like he's got a good beard. It's at least 10.5 inches. Looks like he's got almost an inch spur. 2-year-old bird. Looks like a 2-year-old bird. Yeah, that's a bird. Probably close to 3/4 to 7/8. So 2-year-old bird. Good shot on him. This TriStar shotgun, that Carlson's choke, and those Winchester Long Beard shells, man, they peppered this turkey's head. And he was about 39 or 40 steps through the woods. And I could have let him come a little closer, but I was kind of sitting out in the opening and I didn't want to take a chance. So I had no doubt in my mind that I could take this turkey at that distance easily through the woods. But these turkeys, this turkey that I've been hunting, I've called to him before, and they just fly down and go the other way. These turkeys are very high pressure turkeys. So anyway, this morning, to give you a recap, we came in and he gobbled a lot on the roost. I did not call to him on the roost till I knew he was on the ground. Now he gobbled more this morning than normal, and so I elected to call really soft 2 different times. And there were some hens down the bottom that got the calling, and so finally after about 30 minutes he didn't say anything. What I decided to do was, once they moved off in the creek bottom, I went to right where he had been strutting and gobbling for about 45 minutes to an hour. And once I got there, I just sat down, and one of the turkeys down the hill yelped. So I knew the whole gang was really close to where I was. And I was close enough, I said, well, maybe as I call real soft, I can pull this gobbler back up the hill just so he can look in his strutting ground to where I was calling from. And sure enough, I sat down on the ground, turned the camera on, called one time, and one of the hens answered me in the bottom. And so I was there for an hour regardless. And man, then 5 minutes later, I could see the tip of his tail fan. And I hadn't watched the video yet, so I don't know if you can see it. You can see the tip of his tail fan coming up the hill. And he come on up the hill. I was out of position, so I had to wait till he went just under the hill and behind some grass. Got in position, and then he just kept walking up the road bed. He gave me a good clear shot through the woods. And didn't know it, but it was another gobbler just behind him. And I'm assuming he was strutting too. So I shot this bird, and as I ran down, and you can see in the camera, I stopped because there's another turkey just standing there. And anyway, I didn't want to really alert him too bad because we got some other guys hunting this farm that may want to come in here and hunt this other turkey. So anyway, he finally moved off, and then when I went and got this turkey, I saw some other turkeys moving off up the hill. So hopefully we didn't disturb them too bad. I just got the bird, and we just came out of the woods and got up here in the field so we wouldn't keep disturbing them. But anyway, that was a good hunt, second bird for the year. And so I'm tagged out now, so I may do some calling for somebody. Patience was the name of the game, just being patient with these birds. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And hey, you remember, it's a wildlife, and I'll see you in the field.